What I'm hearing for you is the words manifesting and success, but they're also saying, Aries, some of you don't even know that you are doing it. And I feel for a lot of you, this might be coming from out of the blue. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aries for the month of November. Now, I'm not going to kid you, November is going to be crazy, and so is December, and it's going to move all the way into the following year, where things are going to be popping and happening very, very fast. We already recognize, and I know a lot of you do, that there's a speed up in our timeline. If you recognize that, put a comment in there and say, yeah, you can tell, you can feel it, you can see it in your everyday life. But what I'm really getting is it has a lot to do with your personal foundation and all of the things that you went through, Aries, that brought you to who you are today. Not necessarily where you are today, but who. The real you is just blossoming, and it's really, they're showing me this beautiful image of Aries, just that fiery energy. Your aura is lighting up. Now, you may be feeling tired as you hear this video, because I am recording it in the month of October, and there's still this right after, as that super moon kind of can be draining but yet inspiring at the same time. Not to worry, keep taking action, keep doing the things that you've been doing to keep your vibration up. So we're going to look at your foundation. We're going to look a little bit more at your foundation. We're going to look at your finances, your career, your projects, your hobbies, whether you work or you don't work. This is your foundation. We're going to look at family and friends around you and romance relationships. And then at the end, I will bring in the guided message from my beautiful guides and guardians. So, you've got this incredible card, the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is all about what you put out, you get back. This is, you have been going through, I feel for a lot of you, what they're showing me is you do put out, but not necessarily get everything back. So some of you had, not all of you, but some of you have had to take that extra time and pull yourself out of the equation. And by pulling yourself out of the equation, that's when you got to really look, who am I? Now, what is it that I want? Like really diving deep on your shadow work, okay? And if you did your shadow work, success is going to be coming in. Now, for some of you, this Six of Pentacles is representing outgo money, where something's going to come back, a return. So if you're investing in something, you're going to get a return, and it is going to be equal or greater than what you contributed, is what I'm seeing. This is going to be a lot of the balancing that you've been working on, because through the whole 2 years that we've just been through, Aries, you have been magnificent on staying focused and staying in gear on what it is you want. Almost like you've been working on manifesting, creating, starting a new life, starting over, expanding the life that you already love, but growing it in a different direction. Whatever you do, you're getting ready to really get something back that is going to be, they're saying profound. I hear a little dog in the background. I'm not on holiday. I am in Spain, but we'll talk about that in other videos. I do apologize if there's any outside noise. But again, as we look into November, December, and next year, there's going to be things happening all over the place. So what I was told when I began these readings and I could hear outside noise, this is what you need to overcome. Okay, so for those of you who can't handle it, if you can't handle what's going on, how are you going to handle what's coming in? Because it's going to be a lot. It's going to be very chaotic as we move toward the end of the year. But November is not going to be an exception. Your foundational work is creating this beautiful amount of energy. Not only energy, but I am hearing the word synergy, where some of you are creating new bonds that are going to help you feel financially and overall energetically stable. There's a sense of stability that's coming in with this beautiful Six of Pentacles. Now, as we look at people who are looking for a job, you're creating your own opportunity. Remember, I said, if you've done the shadow work and you know how to do this, you have created this opportunity for yourself. manifested. All right, you created it, you brought it into you, because here's all of these options around you. Some of you, it's going to be love, some of it's your career, some of it's financial investment, some of it's just creating a brand new life in general. And all of these different availabilities are there. That's part of your destiny. That's what you created, to have options. Now you, instead of chasing, you're just saying, I'm allowing it to come in. Now, if you would like to grow and expand on that, you can join my membership right here on YouTube as we talk about this in more detail. That will begin November. All right, that's when I'm going to start that new series. I'll be posting something off the side. I also have something for others who have gone further. You have this incredible, well, you have the Knight of Pentacles. It's taken a long time for a lot of you when it comes to creating this feeling of being secure, feeling safe in being who you are. And remember, that's part of your foundation: self-love, self-preservation, authenticity. And because of that, that's where we start creating a financial stability. We find a new location to live in. We allocate money better and maneuver through hardships. That's what I just heard for you. Let me know if that resonated with you. That was a guided message. So as I see you going forward, this is just this beautiful energy that no matter what it is you want to do, you have the ability to do it. Now I am seeing art, A-R-T, art. Okay, it's just one word, art. So if you are involved in art, if you have an art project, if you are putting passion behind anything, because that's one's energy. It may have been very slow. Let's say you want to be a digital creator and you've created your own project, your own products, and yet it's very slow. It's not easy to get a lot of people, a lot of followers. It depends on what your content is and how good you are at presenting it. It can take time, and the quality of the people is what I feel is coming in for you if that's what you are looking at pertaining to art, whether that's digital art. I'm hearing robotic. Okay, let me know if that's you. I heard the word robotic. Whether it's any of those, either of those two, or something different, you are going to actually start feeling and getting back what you've been putting out. So if you are feeling isolated and alone, we're going to take a look at that too, because some of you, I do feel, although it's not as many in the overall energy of Aries, but some of you definitely have, yeah, you've got the Nine of Wands, feeling overburdened. This is overwork. This is great difficulty in creating this community around you. And we're going to look at family and friends in a minute. That's going to include all people around you. But there's a conflict of interest here that comes into play with this Five of Pentacles. Again, you've been putting out so much that you're just exhausted. You're tired. You're wondering, when am I going to have new friends, new family? Remember, walking through this journey is not an easy thing to do, all right? Because we recognize who we can be around, where we need to live, what we need to do. We start seeing all these different things, and it no longer resonates with who we used to be. And that's the big transformation that I'm seeing with the sign of Aries. Now, there are 3 zodiac signs that are having a really, really hard time, and I'm not even sure how far they're going to get in the journey. But maybe you can help inspire those around you as well. And that may be part of your soul purpose. The burden that's on you is going to be lifted when you come to a different mindset. And that's for a very selected few. Are you feeling overburdened? Let us know in the comments. Remember, taking action by typing in those comments, that helps you release it. It helps you get it out without being mean or vindictive or cruel to anybody who makes a post in here. It's all about you expressing. I do feel a slight tense in the throat. That means some of you do need to express what's going on. If this is what you are going for and you're feeling alone, they're saying journal it, write it out. Book a session with me before I close those sessions off if you'd like to. and join in the membership that may be more affordable and may be more beneficial. Now, when it comes to family and friends, remember this can be your work family. This can be your social family. Family and friends, I feel that there's a part of this chaos that's going on around you with this area of your life has a lot to do with all of these things that you've been through. You have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is feeling very good. So some of you definitely are feeling very good in your home environment. You've created new groups of people, and that can be one person that you actually trust, and it may be a variety of more. But with this Nine of Pentacles is a lovely energy, and again, it may be involving yourself in a community of like-minded people, especially if it has to do with art, okay? Art is anything. That's writing, that's design, that's fashion. It's like art, okay? Expression in a different way than voice. That's what I'm seeing. Expression in a different way than voice. Now, for some of you, I feel that this group of people that are around you, this is a different group, you may have had to learn how to set boundaries. So the ones that are remaining around you, you've created healthy boundaries. And those healthy boundaries are actually very, very good. But then you got the Seven of Wands. So the last card that came out when it comes to family and friends, you have somebody that I feel you're very, very close to with this card. You're very close to this individual, and you may have started hearing the telepathic communication. Now, I'm not kidding you. Every time there's a moon change, and I'm talking a big shift, this was a super moon, okay? It just happened a few nights ago as I'm recording this video. That supermoon can really trigger old memories of people from the past, but it can also create a higher vibration where telepathic communication is exchanged. You could hear somebody talking about you, but this is somebody that you actually love. And I don't feel they've left us. They're still here on Earth. I feel this is somebody where there's been distance, and I'm seeing 5, 6, or 7 years. 5, 6, 7 years. It's been a while since you spoke with them. Now, Aries, this is going to be that moment in time where if they ask for forgiveness, I hope that you actually recognize it. Let me know if you had any telepathic communication. I feel that somebody was apologizing to you, and some of you may have said, show me in the 3D world, okay? Show me in the 3D world, all right? Fix it with my kid. You took my kid away from me. You did this. You hurt my best friend. Whatever it was, you're saying, show me in the 3D world. And then, you know, I don't think that this is somebody who really weighs you down, but this memory may be locked in your, kind of triggering you a little bit again. Now, for others of you, this telepathic communication is from a loved one who is no longer around. And what I'm seeing is this person is inspiring you to grow, to go into new directions. And I feel in the heart chakra where you really love them and you miss them every day. So that might be why you're feeling lonely, if you are feeling lonely at all. But the one thing that's beautiful about it, Aries, is they're going to be around you. They're going to be guiding you. They're going to be dropping things and moving things and planting seeds on your behalf. Let's rephrase that, on your behalf. Aries, this is a very powerful individual. They may have been a light worker. They may have been an empath. They may have been one of the chosen ones that came in to actually help you move into a higher level of life, of spiritual existence. But whoever, and I am hearing the word grandma, I do see an older person. So if it's a grandma, especially if there's an E in the name, like Elizabeth or Ellen, let us know if that's your person. Very lovely energy. I feel they were like, they may have been an Aries, Aquarius or a Gemini. They're very, so they kind of flit around a little bit, but yet they're extremely intelligent and very cautious individual. Let us know if that's your person. Now, what I am hearing for those of you when it comes to family and friends, there are new people that are getting ready to show up in your life, and you are not planning on it. Some of these people have direct correlation with success, all right, with manifesting. Success is whatever your version of success, succeeding, an achievement coming in. So if you were looking to create a new soul community, finding a best friend, finding somebody that actually connects with you, where you have somebody to go and have fun with, you have somebody to talk to and wind up becoming best friends. Some of you are going to go into partnership with this person in the future, in the year of 2025 rolling into 2026. Now that's really far out there, and I have people tell me, well, how can you post a video for the future 2 weeks early? And it's like, well, isn't that what you're asking me to do? Isn't that what a psychic medium does, is look into the future? So bear with me. 2025 into 2026, I feel some of you are going to, out of the blue, with a new person that I don't even think you've met yet, is actually going to create something that's going to really increase financial security, but overall relates to your foundation, where you live, the home you live in, creating abundance and prosperity. Very, very positive energy. Now, whoever the person is that's really been dragging you down in the past, again, I don't feel the connection there. So I think that a lot of you have healed over those individuals. If you have not healed, put their first name only or their initials. We don't want the whole name. I'll have to remove it. We don't want to do that. But post it in the comments, because you're hearing this video, you're thinking about it. So when you put it in there, you're getting rid of it. And that's what we want to do through this super moon energy that's going to be lingering around all the way to the 15th of November. It's heightened right now, so this is going to be a very powerful beginning tool for some of you. Now, when it comes to relationship, some of you might be in a power play with your partner. If you're already in a relationship, whether you're married, living together, whatever this relationship is, I'm hearing the word power play. All right, somebody may be trying to overpower you. You could be trying to overpower them. Or you may be watching this with your daughter and her boyfriend or your next door neighbor. Remember, it has something to do with you on some level, and I feel that you're going to kibosh this situation. That's the word I just heard, Aries, kibosh it. You're going to end this situation. It's like, I am so done with doing this. We're going to do it different, or we aren't going to do it at all. And you may be giving some asked for, not unsolicited, asked for advice, because we don't offer advice unless we are guided to do that as your sole purpose or asked to do it. Now we got a big, beautiful yes card. All right, you guys have something incredible on the way. There's a very fiery energy when it comes to your partner, especially if you're dealing with a Leo. All right, if a Leo is your partner, that's two fire signs together, which fire is about excitement and adventure, and there's this very powerful presence with fire signs, okay? So having two fire signs together, it can explode into something different. And that's what I see going on for you, where you're like, I'm done with this. I am not going to play this game. I don't see you necessarily leaving, although some of you will be leaving, but I feel for the majority of you, you're going to actually try and come up with a way together to fix this. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, another yes card. This is creating a new beginning that is going to be strong and dually powerful connection. Some of you are going to leave that person and you're going to find a new one. And they may be that fire sign that I'm talking about. Very exciting, very adventurous, going on different trips and seeing the world from a completely different angle, but equally feeling like it's a connection because you are both fire signs. This Ace of Pentacles is beautiful, meaning there is a big amount of prosperity, success that can come in. Remember, that's your overall message. Manifesting through your foundational work that you've done is now going to really start showing, but you must maintain this inner peace and harmony and continue to manifest and have faith and keep that knowing, I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know where. I just know it's going to happen. And you move forward with absolute confidence. Again, my memberships, I've got one that's going to be talking more about romance in the YouTube live, and the other is going to be on another platform that I'll announce soon. For those of you who are new, are looking for a new relationship, I do feel that you're going to find a person, but it isn't going to be like hop, skip, and jump, here we go, and just there. It's going to be very earthly. It's going to be very bonded. It's the campfire on the dirt in the forest. How they fit, okay? It's this beautiful earth and air of earth and fire energy that really solidifies the excitement and this intensity. Like, this is going to be intense for some of you who are meeting this new person. Very passionate, very sensual. It's exciting as all get out. And I feel you actually need it, especially for those of you who've been alone, working on your foundation over the past 2 years. It's like, it is time for you to invest in other areas of your life. Now, this new person coming in is going to be quite inspirational, and I'm hearing that they're very wise like an owl, okay? Very wise like an owl. And that can be a variety of signs, but I am feeling Libra, all right? I am feeling Libra for some of you. It's going to be different for a lot of you. Now, I don't feel that you've met this. The group of you that I'm seeing, I don't feel that you've met them, but you may have. You may already know who I'm talking about. And this would be just recently over the last 10 days, okay? Over the last 10 days of this video. The universe is saying you're starting a brand new trajectory. Some of you are jumping into a new timeline, and this has everything to do with your traditions and values, all right? Your belief systems have changed because as you worked on you, you have created the opening to allow this abundance, this success, this manifesting romance, relationships on any level. We can have a relationship with our banker. We can have a relationship with the universe, with the stars, with the land. So I feel for a lot of you, it has a lot to do with new relationships. Now let me bring in the guided message, as I call in. Archangel Michael is with me, as well as my guide, Ali, who I wouldn't know what to do without that support. We've watched you for the last many years. Some of you, your entire life has been all about work, and then you stand up and you go play for just a little bit, and you become the life of the party. That's who you really are, is the life of the party. But yet, over the last several 24 months, even longer for some of you, you lost that life of the party. It is time for you to move forward and remember that you are the divine. You're connected to the universe. We guide and help you, but your true connection to the divine itself is where you manifest. That is where you create, and we are going to bring into you new options that some of you have chosen as you created a new timeline, a new destiny for your future. That's what you've been working so hard on. We recommend that you remember to fit in the laughter, because that's what makes you shine. That's what really pulls you back into your true authentic self. Pay very close attention to what you're feeling and those chills that come up your shoulders and across the back of your neck. That will be your indication you are connected. To manifest wisely, to bring in things that benefit you without hurting anyone else, and you will grow and you will shine. Your soul, your spirit is moving on into a new time, new dimension. Thank you. All right, you guys, I hope that helped you. Much love.